Sup, Internet? Have you been? It's been a little while. I wanted to make a video and update you on a couple of things. One thing that you may have noticed, probably didn't, is that there's like 164 new videos on this channel in most territories. That's because I was finally able to sync my podcast with YouTube. Yes, I've been doing a podcast for the last 9 years. You'd think that probably people who subscribe to this channel knew about that, but every once in a while you get the YouTube comment that's like, oh, I miss this guy, whatever happened to him? Been doing a podcast, 9 years. But I know how hard it can be to leave this platform, so it's all here now. Every episode, the podcast used to be called The Last Podcast with Zach Little. Now it's called Make a Mixtape with Zach Little. It's a music podcast. I ask my guests 10 questions. The answer to each question is a song, and we learn about their lives through the songs that they love and or were traumatized by. The earlier episodes, back when it was called The Last Podcast, are a little bit looser and stranger, and, it's kind of hard to explain what was going on back then. But I figured it out eventually. And speaking of figuring things out eventually, the other thing I wanted to plug was I recently got to deliver a lecture about my creative career for this local organization called Creative Mornings Portsmouth. And I talked about this. I talked about this YouTube channel and all my years in public access and on YouTube and all over the internet and all the things that they taught me. After high school, though, my next move was unclear. I looked at some art schools. I got into Emerson College, but I really could not afford the tuition. So I got a nearly full scholarship to Boston University, go Terriers. And I went there and I studied political science. I don't know why I did that. If the last 10 years of American history have taught us anything, it's that shit is not science. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in kind of like what was the next chapter of this dude's life after the stuff we saw, here it is. I'll put the video in the show notes, which are around here somewhere. It's been a while since I put a video on YouTube. Last thing, if you want to make sure you stay abreast of what's going on with me, the videos that I make, the podcasts I record, the other projects I'm involved in with local nonprofits and other groups, zachlittle.substack.com. That's kind of where I try to put everything now. And cynically, I am kind of trying to grow my audience over there. So it'd be sick if you subscribed. And if you do subscribe, it's free. Substack is there's a lot of people asking for money on Substack. I'm not going to ask for money on Substack. Instead, I will ask for money on PayPal. There's also a link that I'll put here in the notes. If you ever want to donate to my creative enterprises, you can kick in a little bit of money on PayPal, but you don't have to. You can subscribe to my Substack, zachlittle.substack.com, and, support and be aware that way. So that's pretty much it. That's not pretty much it. A lot's been going on. It's been years. But that's all I wanted to tell you about today. Podcast is here on YouTube. My Creative Mornings talk is up. It's not on this channel. It's at this link here or wherever it is. zachlittle.substack.com is where you can actually find all that stuff plus more. Okay, goodbye, Internet.